Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your monthly forecast for June 2017. I can't believe it's June already, but thank you for joining me. So the decks that I'm going to be using are the traditional Rider-Waite deck for the tarot portion, and then pulling one card from the Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue deck. For career and finances, studies, anything like that. Amira Salon's Love Oracle for the love portion for emotional life and love life. Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle by Doreen Virtue for messages about health and well-being. And then for overall guidance, we have the deck of Angels, Gods, and Goddesses by Tony Carmine Salerno. It's really nice, beautiful deck, and looking forward to working with it. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to make sense to everybody watching. Certain things may resonate, other things may not. It may not make sense at all. That just means it may not be for you this month. But you can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may make more sense to you. Or of course, you could get a private reading that is just for you, specific to you and what you're dealing with. And all the links you need are in the description box below. But I hope you enjoy your readings. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I look forward to your feedback and I appreciate all your support. Thanks again for joining me. Enjoy your readings and have a fantastic month ahead. I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Take care. Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your forecast for June 2017. So let's have a look at what's going on here for you. So just looking at the cards, you may have a bit of a roller coaster month, but I feel like it's gonna work out well in the end, so try not to stress about that. So at the bottom of the deck is your overall energy. We do have the Death card. The Death card is a card that talks about obviously, you know, death and transformation. You always hear that with the Death card, change and transformation. The death of something, so that's something you can start. For some of you, this is the end of a way of life, okay, whatever that means, whether you are, but I feel like it's not necessarily what you would like, okay? It's something that happens that you have to make your peace with, but you're not necessarily happy about it. Now, this could be where you have to change your job. This could be where you have to change careers. This could be where you have to change where you live. This could be where you have to change how you live. Like if, for example, maybe a pregnancy happens and that just turns your life upside down. It's a beautiful thing and you will, you know, come to terms with it and be happy about it in the end. But when it's happening, it may rock your world. And you may be thinking about everything that is going away, everything that is changing, everything that is ending. But ultimately, with the Death card, whatever is taken away, it wasn't serving us anymore anyway. And we are moving towards new beginnings that are a lot better for us and a lot healthier for us, is also what I'm getting here with the Death card. So the energy of the month can feel a little bit unstable because you're just going through either several little changes or one big transition, one main thing that you're dealing with in the month, in terms of going from one thing to another, okay? So in your current situation, which is when you watch the reading or how you're coming into the month, we do have the Tower. So the Tower can be, again, a sudden ending or a sudden argument that leads to potentially someone walking out or someone moving out, or something that is revealed that causes an ending in terms of work, in terms of job. It could be that you have to move and that is something that was not planned, and so all of a sudden you have all these changes to deal with. But something erupts, whether you have sort of like a you know what, enough is enough type of moment, and then you have an argument with someone and you tell them exactly how you feel, and you let that anger and frustration come out, or this is something that you may be dealing with, or this is, again, just something that is revealed and things just shift. Everything just changes with the Tower. In the what's going to help or hinder you position, we have the Hermit. The Hermit can indicate a Virgo around you, or earth sign energy, because I have other cards that indicate earth sign energy. It could be that this person is particularly challenging, or this person picks up and goes in the night. It could be that this person leaves you out of things, if this is with work. It could be that for some of you this is about, you get news that actually you don't have all the qualifications. You've already started the job, and then they go, oh, actually you don't have that degree, or you don't have that diploma, or you don't have that certificate, and you just have to scramble and get it done. What's going to help you is to stay calm and to take a step back from the situation. This feels very explosive, and it may cause you to say or do things that you can't take back. So the challenge is to try to stay calm, to keep your head, and just isolate yourself, take a step back from it all, let it cool down, and then go back to it, okay? You may also be dealing with someone who's particularly difficult at this time, or who's keeping you out in the cold with this kind of energy. In the foundation for why things are the way they are, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can indicate an air sign influence, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe this air sign causes this argument, and with the Hermit, you feel like you have to pull back, even though you'd like to give this person a piece of your mind. This could also be someone who's very immature, again, that hurts you. This could also be gossip, or someone being deceitful at work and saying things about you, or spreading rumors about you. And when you hear of this, you blow your top, okay, pretty much. But again, the challenge is to stay calm because you're in the workplace. And for those of you, this is just receiving challenging news, challenging information, maybe a pregnancy, okay, because this is a child energy sometimes, but challenging news of something that it feels like it's already happened, or it's set in stone, it's going to happen, and you just have to deal with it. You have to make your peace with it. In the past, or what's behind you, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles can indicate that this is something happening in your work situation, with your business. Something is revealed out of the blue. It could be something to do with you don't have enough, you don't have permits, you don't have something legal. So for some of you that could be the case. For others of you, this is about an argument in the workplace. And for others, this is around an earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that's coming up, or something to do with your finances. It could be something to do with your home situation, or where you live, or where you're comfortable, whatever that means to you, okay? That is coming to an end. In your crowning thoughts, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups here, for some of you, you're thinking, okay, I have to keep my head on my shoulders. I have to stay calm about this, stay calm in these, stormy waters, and I have to put my business brain on. I have to put my business cap on. How am I going to get out of this? How am I going to make that money? How am I going to get that permit? How am I going to get stuff together? For those of you, this could be seeing a therapist or a counselor, or talking to someone who feels like a counselor to you. It could be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, and they're helping you cope with this. For those of you, this could be thinking about drinking, okay, or thinking about taking stuff to escape reality. Excuse me. And so for some of you, that's what you're thinking about. And for others, this is about fatherhood. So there's definitely a pregnancy in there, affecting how you live, or affecting your future and what you thought your future would look like, and actually it's changing. In the near future, so around mid-month, we do have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups here can indicate a time when you escape reality, whether you're drinking or taking drugs or smoking stuff, or whatever you're taking, whatever you're doing, it's to escape reality. Be mindful of that. Of course, you're being cautioned against that. You're being cautioned to stay in your wisdom and do what you know is right. Don't try to escape reality, because you're just going to make it worse. For those of you, this is a happy card. For those of you, this is about planning your future, envisioning your future. What is your next move? This could also be looking at places to live, okay, and you're researching, where am I going to go from here? For those of you For those of you, this could be going out a lot or talking to a lot of different people, and a lot of different people give you their input in terms of what you can do, what you should do, and that sort of thing. And for others, this is just looking at your options, taking a very close look at your options. But you do have to double check your information, because with the Seven of Cups, it could just be an element where what is being presented to you is either not the full picture, or what is being presented to you is not true. Okay, so just double check your facts with that Seven of Cups there. In the position representing you, or how you see yourself, we do have the World. For some of you, this is you moving around mid-month or going into the 3rd week. This is about you moving. For others of you, but you're happy, you're confident, okay? For others of you, this is about being independent. So for some of you, you're coming out of a type of job or a type of schedule, or where you're working for someone else and you're thinking about becoming self-employed. And that's what this is for you, okay? For others, this is about a pregnancy. This is about the body changing. So it could be a pregnancy, or it could be a health situation that is acute and it comes out of nowhere. And then the Hermit is a doctor, or going to the doctor. That's the challenge, because maybe you don't like to go to the doctor. And then it's about, okay, doing what they're asking you to do. And it may involve something to do with the liver, or anything that can be caused by alcohol, abusing alcohol or abusing substances, okay? And this is you getting back on track. This is you saying, okay, well, I have to take charge of this. I have to do what's right for me. I have to take care of myself. And if this is not you directly, remember, it is a general reading. It could be someone around you, and the energies are picked up for them. In your environment, we have the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, in terms of, this could be how other people see you, or this could be stuff happening around you, or to someone in your environment. For some of you, you are helping someone through recovery from an addiction, and that's what this is. Could be, again, an air sign energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and you're trying to help them through it. For others of you, this could indicate, again, just keeping someone out, keeping someone in the cold, ignoring someone, not paying attention to them, not listening to them, not letting them talk to you, not letting them reach out to you, okay? I feel like you're really putting your foot down with someone and keeping them at a distance, or again, this is something that you are dealing with. In your hopes and fears, we have the Hangman. With the Hangman here, I feel that you've come to a point where you either need time to think, or you need time to just get your thoughts together, make sense of everything. And for others of you, this is just hoping that you have peace. I feel like a lot has been going on for you, and you just want peace, you just want calm. If that means cutting people out of your life, then that's what you're going to do, because you've just reached that point, okay, with this Hangman. For others of you, this talks about hoping that your health improves if you do the right thing. And for others, this could also indicate hesitation, where you want to do the work, but you go back and forth on that. So it's something to be mindful of, okay? You do need to do the work if you want to be okay. And you're afraid of a wait time. You're afraid of having to wait for something or someone. And then in the outcome position, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles here can be, again, an earth sign energy, so a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. If this is one of those situations where you have an argument with this person, you live together, you may even work together, and you have an argument with this person, they leave you out in the cold, they may move out, they may ask you to leave. I feel that around the 3rd week of the month, you could try to talk to them. You may be, trying to be persistent and trying to get through to them. It may be a bit of a struggle with that Eight of Swords there, but I feel that in the end, they will reach out to you towards the end of the month. They will take you back, or you will take them back. If this is about a breakup, I feel like there could be a getting back together, because you also have the Nine of Pentacles in your past, so this could be the same person that you've been with, breaking up and coming back together. For others of you, this is about a pregnancy, and not only coming to terms with this. I feel like this is something that was not planned, but you're not only coming to terms with this, but you're planning for it as well. You're planning for the future. You're doing what needs to be done. It could be moving to a better location, moving to a family area, moving into a family home. For those of you, this is about making plans for the future in terms of your business, starting to see positive results from your current investments, and also starting to invest further for long-term gain with this Queen of Pentacles. For those of you, this could all be about trying to conceive, and you're given a scary prognosis, but then they tell you what you can do to make that better, to fix something, and you could be going through the month working on that, and in the end you're ready to conceive, or you actually conceive, okay? And it could be something like that as well with that Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles also talks about nurturing, either you're nurturing yourself or you're nurturing another person, because this is about giving them what they need, taking care of them, protecting them, buying them things, keeping them comfortable. And so it could be that this is happening to you, or you're doing this for another person. And this could also be about a new job for some of you, absolutely. If this is a situation where you lose your job, or you have to leave your job, I feel that you will have another job by the end of the month, and you're fearing a longer wait time. But try to be practical and realistic. Don't waste time drinking and escaping reality. Look at your options, keep applying and talking to people, and you'll have a job sooner rather than later. For career and finances, with your oracle cards, we have Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So definitely, you know, something happens that kind of shakes your world, and it may, you know, throw you into a bit of depression, being overly emotional, overly sensitive, feeling like you need to escape reality type of thing. But this is asking you to pray, to meditate. Again, spend time alone. So take a step back, clear your head, okay? Figure out what you think, figure out how you feel about a situation, what you want to do about a situation, and try your best to stay positive. Don't give in to the feeling of, you know, I'm trapped, I'm stuck, I don't have any options. That is not the case. That is not true, okay? It's just in your mind. Go for what you want. First, be clear on what you want. Spend some time being clear, becoming clear on what you want, and then just go for it. And try to control your emotions. I feel like your emotions may throw you on that roller coaster this month, okay? For love life, we do have spiritual growth. So spiritual growth is a card that shows up when, or as I've seen it in private readings, you are dealing with a soulmate situation, or even a twin flame situation, where you either grow, the both of you, or if one of you is not willing to do the work, then that relationship falls apart. And so it's going to be a new way of doing things. It's going to be a new way of being in that relationship if you want it to grow, if you want it to have a future. So for some of you, that's what you're dealing with. For others of you, I feel that this could be someone suddenly appearing in your life and disappearing just as suddenly, making a big impact, but then they disappear. And the spiritual growth card talks about, okay, there's a spiritual lesson there for you. What was the lesson? What did they trigger in you for you to address? Because you have the opportunity to clear some blockages from your heart chakra, they're saying, to heal. And then when you do open up again to love, you have true love coming in. So that is, that's really cool. This is also really opening your mind to, again, a new type of relationship. That's what I keep getting. A new type of relationship is happening for you. Whether that means changing a relationship that you've been in for a while, or you're meeting someone new that brings you a new type of relationship. You have to have an open mind, though. And be willing to do the work. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone, so you have to be willing to do that if you want to have that spiritual growth. For health and well-being, we have Give Us Your Cares. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. So for some of you, you know, the health situation is causing a lot of fear and anxiety. For others of you, the health situation is caused by stress and fear and anxiety manifesting in the body. For others of you, this could be... So what I'm getting with this is, you shouldn't have this issue at your age. This is not an issue that you have at your age. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But try to come to terms with it and just do what needs to be done. If you act quickly, it will go away or significantly improve, so to the point where it's not that big of an issue. It's very manageable. But try not to worry. Try not to let whatever happens completely rock your world and throw you for a loop. Okay, go to the doctor or go to that medical professional, go to someone that knows what they're talking about, and then trust what they're telling you to do, and you're going to be okay. And then your overall guidance, we have the Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. So this is saying you already have the answers that you're looking for. Okay, so don't feel like you need to take too long to figure out what's going on. Don't feel like you need to take too long to investigate, or don't feel like you need to take too long to decide. Okay, you already know what you want to do. You don't have to, go away and figure things out. You already know. But you get to that conclusion if you stay calm through changing or volatile circumstances. This is definitely saying, because the Hermit here as a challenge for you is your knowledge. Use your knowledge, use your wisdom. You already know. You just have to apply it. You have to do what you know you need to do. So trust your intuition this month. Trust your instincts. Okay, that's a big thing for you. You know what the right thing is. You know what needs to be done. So the message is, don't take too long to double check things. Don't take too long to double check in terms of, if you've done your research and you've reached your conclusion, you need to act on it. Don't go back and say, well, I just want to be sure, and you just restart that process. Once you've done your research, you've checked your facts, and you've reached your conclusion, act on it. Trust yourself with that, okay? And you know that what you're doing is what needs to be done, so don't feel guilty or bad about what you're doing. If you're doing the right thing that you know in your heart is the right thing for you and the people you're responsible for, don't feel bad about it, okay? Whoever else you're dealing with, they're just going to have to come to terms with your decisions, but you are doing what's right for you at this time. So that is your reading. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that I hope it helps you. I definitely hope it helps you. Make sure you watch your moon and rising sign readings as well when you're dealing with powerful energies. It's always a good idea to get additional insight, just as much information as you can from these general readings. But let me know what this is for you, if this applies to you. I hope you do have a wonderful month ahead, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.